Welcome back. Interest rates haven't been this low in years, so right now is the ideal time to qualify for a new mortgage or to refi. Brent Ivinson from Ideal Home Loans has everything you need to know. Brent, we're going to start off with interest rates as we always do. Where are they right now, and why now is the time to take advantage of them?
30-year fixed rates are at 2.625%. So we've got 15-year rates at 2.25. Now, 30-year rates crept up just a little bit recently. We talked about this at the end of last year that we see this trend year in and year out where rates start to drift up in the new year because there's a lot of economic optimism going on. So for anybody looking to take advantage and maximize their savings, you want to make that phone call to us sooner rather than later.
Well, talk about how you're currently helping folks with their, home loan and really what their, maybe even their debt. What's going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that can benefit from these low interest rates right now, and you're talking about a big amount of money. I mean, we typically are saving people $300 and $400 each and every month by just refinancing their existing mortgage. But the people with debt, they are really in a position to win, and here's why. We've had all this appreciation throughout 7-county metro and all along the Front Range. So you've got equity to put to work. Put that equity to work, consolidate your credit card debt and pay it off. You're going to be able to pay your house off more quickly, put money in your savings account each and every month, and get rid of that credit card debt. So I know those holiday bills are rolling in right now and people are getting them in the mailbox. We can start 2021 off on the right foot by consolidating your bills and getting you a better financial situation.
Let's also talk about really, if I want to call right now, what can I expect working with Ideal Home Loans?
Yeah, I think the thing that people are most surprised by is the first question they hear out of our salary-based lending specialist is, what is it you're trying to accomplish? And that's really unique because most people in this industry will start telling you what you need to do. And that's really short-sighted, and here's why. We can truly customize a loan that fits your family's situation as long as we know what your short-term and your long-term goals are and where you're trying to get to. So if we have all those details, we can really make your mortgage work for you rather than you work for your home loan. And we can also keep you safe. We can handle this entire process digitally thanks to our technology platform so that we can keep you safe, saving, and make this process simple and easy.
Well, you have lots of happy customers, and we're going to go ahead and hear from one of them.
I was referred to Ideal Home Loans and I did a new purchase with them, and I'm so glad that I was referred to them because they made the loan process so easy with their online platform. I would absolutely go with Ideal Home Loans again and would refer them to all my friends and family.
Now, Brent, a lot of people are getting shorter term mortgages. Tell us about those and really some of the advantages.
Shorter term mortgage helps in a big, big way. And here's why. I get this question all the time. What is it that I can do to best benefit me with my home loan? And it's really simple. Pay it off as fast as possible. It's the biggest debt that anybody has. It's the largest payment in every household. So by going to a shorter term mortgage, you're going to save yourself 6 figures in payments and interest. But here's what keeps a lot of people from doing so. It's the fact that they think their payment's going to double because they're going to a shorter term. And that's not the case. As I mentioned earlier, 15-year rates are 2.25. Because rates are so low on these products right now, people are finding they can get out of their 30-year mortgage into a shorter term home loan and pay their house off more quickly. And the great news is they're not spending much more every month than they were on their current 30-year mortgage by going to that shorter 15-year option. It's a great way to get ahead financially.
When it comes to refinancing, I think a lot of people, they pause. They don't want to necessarily do it because they think they have to start over in a whole new home loan after they have known that they've put some money into it already. What do you say to them?
This is our custom term mortgage. And really, this came to be inside of Ideal Home Loans the last time we saw record low rates, which was in 2016. We help hundreds of clients every month. And the thing we got again and again was, I know it makes sense to take advantage of rates, and I know I can lower my payment, but boy, I just really don't want to start over on a new mortgage. Well, you don't have to thanks to our custom term loan. You can take all the progress you've made on your current mortgage. You can get the benefit of refinancing with a lower interest rate and a lower monthly payment, but still stay on track to pay your house off as scheduled originally. It's a great way to refinance. No longer do we have to borrow money like our parents did. We can take that progress with us onto our next home loan.
Now, Brent, some people think that if rates don't drop, let's say more than a point, it's really not worth refinancing. But you say that's not true. Why is that?
Routinely, we're seeing $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 loan balances. So the math really tells the story here. What you've got to look at is how much are you spending to get this done? And I will tell you, on a typical transaction, it's a handful of months, and you are putting real savings dollars back in your pocket. but you really got to look at the math on how much you're saving and how much you're getting ahead. And I think a lot of people are surprised by just how much they can save by refinancing their existing home loan. So don't let that 1 point delta keep you from calling. We can walk you through the process. And the good news is, if it doesn't make sense, we're going to tell you to stay in your current home loan that you have right now.
Now, you're local, you're not a broker. Why is this important to your customers?
If you've talked to somebody or if you yourself have been through the process before and it was a nightmare, unfortunately, that's not the process. It's the company that you used. When you deal with a mortgage broker, they don't have any control. They're a middleman between you and the bank, and they're at the mercy of whatever the bank tells them. At Ideal Home Loans, we are the bank. We're lending our own money, so we can make this process fast, simple, and easy.
Now, a lot of people think to save some money, they won't use a realtor if they're going to buy or sell a home, but you say really using a realtor is the way to go.
The good news is it doesn't cost you as the buyer anything to use a realtor. They're out there to look out for your best interest and to walk you through this transaction and to make sure that you're getting the best possible deal that's out there.
All right. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Start saving and manage debt with these low interest rates. Call Ideal Home Loans at 303-867-7000 to schedule your free consultation. Your first new payment is not due until March of 2021. Learn more online at idealhomeloans.com. They paid for today's segment. Stay with us.